Hi everyone, so today I just have a quick haul from Spellbinders, some items I recently picked up already. It's probably because it's 5:59 in the morning. Anyway, some items that I just recently picked up. You guys know that I need new little trimmer blades. I haven't really looked to see if they sell them locally, like, you know, at a big box type store, but I don't know. I just order them whenever I order them. I don't need to order them that often. I think I did have done it like once a year now or something like that. So, just to order another set. What else? Oh yeah, so right now Spellbinders has 25 off of 150. It's usually added, well, it is added, not usually, it is added automatically in the cart after your, I think it's after your discount. So if you get your 10% off for being a club member, you still have to hit like the 150 to get the 25 off. I don't think they take it off before, you know what I'm saying? So after all discounts. And then you usually get free shipping with the 125 or more, I believe. So that's what I hit here. I hit that sale up, and so I have some extra things, not just blades, to show you guys. And if anything's still available, I doubt any of this stuff is sold out. It was just, you know, stuff I picked up. It wasn't like on clearance or anything, I don't think. I'll link them in the description box. Those would be affiliate links, which means I'll make a small commission if you purchase items to those links. So thanks for using them. And with that, that is a Spellbinders, you know, affiliate. It's still different than the YouTube affiliates that they offer. So sometimes the YouTube affiliates will be like in the video, and then sometimes people tell me, oh, you know, they're not in the same spot. There's only certain companies that have an affiliate with YouTube, and that'd be like HSN, I guess, QVC, Walmart, Target. I'm just trying to name some of the places I might link. Michael's. So those would be a little bit different, but definitely down in the description. That means you have to expand the title, like in that area, show more, maybe show more again. It depends on how you're watching, and then it'll open up to see what's in there. All right, so I have a couple little things here. These are just some items I picked up at Daiso the other day, because sometimes I have to put some things in a cute bag or just like whatever. So I have a ton of cellophane bags. These are cute little paper bags. You know, they're thankful to you. I hope you like it. May your day be special and filled with happiness, which is cute because that makes sense. A lot of times they write things on there that, like, I don't even understand what they're trying to say. Like some weird poem, but like it doesn't make sense. I don't know. And my niece, she's so funny. She's like, that's why I like buying stuff there, because it doesn't make sense. So it's just funny to her, you know. So I'm like, okay, well, for me, I would like for it to make sense there. So there you go. And this one is a waterproof self-inking stamp, Sweet Fruits. And what I like about this is kind of like a label, so I want to try this out. When they're 440 yen, actually that's kind of expensive now that I think about it. I think that means this is like $6, which I didn't realize. I don't think I noticed that little logo there. Do I have a scrap of paper? I guess this is pretty. I'm going to keep it for something else, like that piece of watercolor here, but maybe I'll stamp on this side. They always have these cute stamps, and this is a newer thing. Oh yeah, so it's self-inking, so hopefully you can kind of see. It's like a soft, it's not rubber though. If you touch it, it's kind of foamy. So it's just that top part of the foam that has that look to it, and then the ink is supposed to kind of juice through there. Yeah, I didn't think I even had to hold it down as long as I did. And it's purple, how cute. So I can write a little note or whatever on that. That is adorable. All right, well, I will leave it here, because for me, in my mind, I was actually thinking about like Miranda's books and stuff like that. She can stamp with that. Okay. Spellbinders. What else was I going to say about that? I think that is it. I'm, again, getting ready to head out in the RV. And we're just going to be like 10 miles from our house. 15 miles on Camp Pendleton. They just have like a little beachfront RV spot. Actually, they have a couple of them. The other one's on the other side, and it takes a little longer to get there, and it's not as nice as like this Del Mar side. But Camp Pendleton's huge, right? It starts over here in like San Diego, or it goes all the way to LA, basically. What you would consider LA, I guess. And but I'm not going to be making videos there. I usually make videos like daily, like saying hi, maybe taking a little walk on the beach, hearing the ocean kind of sounds, but nothing like crafty. But there are some really awesome things going to be happening while I'm out there, so I have videos ready for that. And I really encourage you guys to check them out. I think you will. Spellbinders clubs, and you know, Diamond Press going into the craft day for HSN. It's fun things like that. Excuse me. Not fun thongs like that. Okay, fun things like that. Oh, I will say one other thing. Target just released another Blogilates line, and I haven't been to Target in a minute, like, I don't know. But this lady here, Cassie, I think Cassie Ho, I think the name of her channel is Blogilates. I don't know anything about it. I just saw it at Target before, and I was like, oh, this is cute stuff. So I picked up like 3 pieces and never went back, and I didn't realize it was a limited edition release. So now that I'm doing my yoga and stuff, I'm like, oh, I should get more of this stuff. I like it, you know? It's gone. Like, you can't find it. So then I was like, well, that's a bummer. But just today, she launched a new lunch, right? So some of the same colors, some of the same outfits, different colors, and then just some new pieces. So I'll link a few of them just because I don't know what you guys do in your life, but they're fun and they're cute and they're pretty much everyday wearers too. And I like the quality and the feel of everything. So if you're interested in active wear, I will link them. Some of the items that I picked up because it said select stores only. And last time I went to my Vista store, which Vista is kind of a small town, I would say, out here in San Diego County or, you know, the area. And I just had stopped in because I was just going to grab something. This was, again, like in January or something. And they had a whole setup there. I was like, oh, this is cute. And that's kind of why I thought that was cute, you know, what I saw. And then I realized, oh, she's like a YouTube person. I don't know. Instagram, maybe. And she has her own brand called Pop Flex, but that one's more expensive. And then now Target has like a little more affordable line, right? Anyway, I was like, oh, let me see if they have it in store because I'll just go to the store just to make sure everything fits and I'll just pick it up there. No, they only have it in Mission Valley, which is a larger Target, like in Mission Valley, like that, you know, area or whatever, with all kinds of shopping around there. I'm thinking Fashion Valley, but Mission Valley is still the same kind of thing. It's a little more busy and nowhere else. So I was like, okay. So yeah, they're very select this time. So anyway, all right. Very basic items I'm picking up here, guys, because I was like, well, if I'm ordering, you know, my trimmer blades, got to pick up some other things. So I did get some cutting plates for the Scout, just some extra ones. I think I only have the set that it came with, and that's it for now. So, by the way, you can run these in your regular machine, too. The Platinum 6 if you want to, because if you want to crank it out, maybe, I don't know if it's any faster, because it's still just as long as the other ones. But, you know, if you think... Yeah, I think these are like $11 and these are 15 or something. I don't even remember right now, but something like that. So save a little bit of money and, you know, for your smaller dies, I don't know. But either way, the whole plate system will still go in your Platinum 6. Oh, this one's so cute. I had to look back. I'm like, do I have this? I don't think I do. So it's the letterbox, Susan Tierney Coburn letterbox, and it's just so cute. And again, not that many pieces. I think what I have is a larger one. Like, it's just the box part. I feel like I remember that. Yeah, I looked through my videos, I looked through other things. I was like, I don't see it. Again, I told you guys, Spellbinders bought Hero Arts not too long ago. I mean, I don't know when the merger went through or whatever you want to call it, the acquisition, I don't know. But they started selling the items only a few months back. And so I thought this was really pretty. It says debossing plate, but it's a letterpress and foil plate. And I love the image on this. So again, you can put these, obviously, in your better press. You can put them in your glimmer. And then I picked up another set of these guys. Again, they have fashion colors. Some of them are sold out. You do pay a little extra for the colors. And I'm like, I don't need to have them be fancy. If I wanted, I would want the purple or the blue ones. And I think those were sold out anyway. So I was like, well, that's okay. Replacement blades. And I told you guys, I threw one in the cart. And then I was like, okay, remember to add 2 to make it 2 of them. And I think I only ordered 1. I know there's 2 in the set, but that's a real bummer. Oh, I will say, somebody had asked, and hopefully you're watching, if back in the, you know, when they released their trimmer, the paper trimmer, you know, it has the cutting blade, it has the scoring blade, and they weren't selling the scoring blade separately because you don't really need to replace that, you know, because it doesn't get dull or anything. It's just always there. They do have it now. It's like $2.49. So, you know, with your discount, even cheaper. So again, it might just pop out of here one day or something, or maybe, you know, it goes flying, I don't know, and you misplaced it. Or maybe you took it to a crop and you misplaced it. I don't know. But either way, they do sell them and they're super inexpensive. So if you need a replacement of that, they do have them. Funny enough, I broke my other one. Remember, what did I do to it? Oh, yeah. I broke this thing off. Not from daily use. I don't even remember how I broke it. I must have dropped it or something. But it cracked there. So I just ordered another one. And so I do have a replacement scoring blade because, again, nothing happens to that. You can just keep using it over and over. So I did not order 2 because I'm silly. Ugh. well, for the next order, I guess. So these little guys, funny enough, I was like, where are the people using those? Like, I didn't notice these were released a few months back, and then I was kind of jelly about it, but I'm like, okay, next time I place an order, I'll pick some up. These are the mini 3D wax seal stamps, and they are so cute, because a lot of times it'd be cute to just incorporate a little something, but the other one is very much like, hey, look at me, right? So it's a little bit larger. And these are just so cute. I mean, they can be a flower center because they're small, you know? So I was like, okay, well, I'm going to grab some of those. So I ordered a couple. Funny enough, later I was looking for something else, because whenever there's new releases, I always go back in my emails to make sure I have what, you know, I'm supposed to have, and just to make sure that, you know, I use everything, because sometimes maybe, I don't know, I just like to make sure everything's good. And I realized Spellbinders did offer these to me like half a year ago, and I guess I overlooked the message, so oh well, for a review, right? So how cute is that? It's very heavy, this top or bottom part, however you want to see that. The handle's so cute. It feels like wood. It's just painted blue. And then this still screws on and unscrews. So just a different style of thing, but look at it, it's little. That is so cute. It is, yeah, it's like a half an incher. You know, so we have the 3D bow, and the 3D ones, they do them so well. And this is just a little flower. Looks like a little, just like a basic little posy kind of flower. Cute. Oh my gosh, this is adorable. Okay, well, I'll try those out later. But yeah, no, I totally overlooked that. And then I was like, where are they getting these? Duh, they're getting them. Spellbinders site. Okay. Just real quick, I grabbed a Hero Hues. I don't know why. India ink and black. I just wanted to try it out. So there you go. This one happens to be acid-free, archival, and fade-resistant, waterproof for watercolor and markers. When it says markers and waterproof, they're talking about water-based markers, you know, like your, oh my gosh, what are the ones I used to always use? These guys. I have them here. Your Tombos. I haven't used these in a long time, guys. I need to do more art impressions type tutorials. I haven't done one in a long time. But you can just use those as watercolor too, right? You guys know that. Distress ink, picket fence, frayed burlap, and peeled paint. Just because I want to try a few more of the distress oxides, and I like these colors. This is the kind of thing I would use, you know. So I grabbed some of those, and this is just distress ink. Somebody had asked the other day when I had shown you guys the blenders from Michaels. And they said, how do you think it would work with distress oxide and distress inks? And I said, well, I don't know about distress oxide, because like I had mentioned, I'm not going to use my little brush things on pigment inks. You can do whatever you want, okay, guys, because I got a lot of comments about that. I personally will not, or at least I try not to, because it really gunks things up, right? So yes, you get a little towel with water, like lightly, you know, brush them off, whatever you want to do. I personally won't do that, so I'm not going to talk about it a lot, okay? So that's that. You can do whatever you want. Wipe them off, you know, do whatever you want. I wouldn't use these for me. I just wouldn't with those little brushes. Now, I said to that commenter, I said, but distress ink is essentially the same as the ink I use, which is just the dye and press, you know, inks, these guys, the water-based ink. It's just water-based ink. The reason they call it distress ink is because when you add water, it kind of will react. Well, any water-based ink will react because it's water-based, you know what I'm saying? So you can call these distress inks if you want, but, you know, it's just a fun marketing thing, I guess, to make it different. But it's just water-based ink, guys. So anyway, excuse me. Okay, so having said that about, you know, the other water-based ones, this one, I'm sorry if I had to stop and check on my tea. This one is not a good example of what I'm talking about, because distress ink picket fence is white. Kind of white, you know, like what it looks like here. And you can't have a white ink without having pigment. So if you look at the back of this one, it does say this is a pigment ink. But in that pause, I went ahead and grabbed some of my regular distress inks. This is so funny. I bought this box. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm going to put my inks in there. I would need like 10 of these to house all the distress inks. I used to use them all the time. Like back in the day, they were the bit, like the, you know, the rave, right? So let me just grab like this guy, Black Soot, right? Which is another popular one. Maybe Barn Door or whatever. They are just, distress inks are acid-free, fade-resistant dye inks. It's just water-based, guys. It's just water-based ink. It's just regular stuff. But again, you know, marketing it as distress ink sounds fun and fancier and all that. So I'm just going to put those back in here. And those are just water-based inks. The oxide ones are not just water-based because obviously it has some fun things in it. So it's dye and pigment, just like your hybrid inks, you know. So there you go. And then this one again is waterproof. So there you go. Which usually means that it is a pigment ink, because pigment doesn't reactivate with the water, and if it's water-based, yeah, you can. So these guys, generally, you can stamp with this. I know this is all confusing. You can stamp with a water-based ink and use alcohol ink markers. Perfect. A hybrid ink, use alcohol ink markers. Perfect. Use water-based markers. Perfect. And pigment inks, you want to use with water-based colors or markers or whatever, right? That's how you're going to color them. So hopefully that stays in mind. Because just think about it. Water-based, alcohol is not going to reactivate it. But if it's water-based, the water is going to reactivate it, right? So pigment inks are not going to be reactivated in water. But they will definitely smear if you use alcohol ink. And then a hybrid ink, obviously you can use for both. Just really make sure it's dry before you go in with alcohol ink markers. Okay, I did pick up the Guillotine paper trimmer because why not? Recently we were talking about guillotines and trimmers and all this other things. And I thought, you know what, this is cute and it matches the trimmer and all that kind of stuff. So I went ahead and grabbed this. Now again, these guys aren't like the biggest opening. I'm assuming it's going to be 8.5 by 11 in the other direction. Yeah, so cutting length 8.5. I'm not, sorry, 8.5 by 11. I meant 8.5, just 8.5, duh. Sorry guys. And it is 8.5 and then by 6.25. So you can definitely put an A2 size paper this way, right? The 8.5 opening. And then you can measure up to 6.25. You know, I mean, if you're making 5 by 7s a lot, maybe this isn't the best, right? But you can still do math. So like, let's say you have 5 by 7 and you have your A2, I'm sorry, your A2 size paper. So if you put it in this direction, you can cut off the excess for the 7 inches or whatever, right? If it's 8.5 inch opening, you can imagine that 11 inch has to go through here. So, I mean, you can still cut it at 5, right? Measure it to 5 and then cut 1.5 inches off the other side or whatever matte layer you need. So you might have to do a little math to get those bigger numbers, but not the biggest deal. Yeah, it has a rubberized feet. It has rubberized feet, finger guard, compact size, measurements, again, the big 1/4 inch lines, just like the trimmer, and then all the little 16ths and 8ths, which I love, and a locking handle, so that's good. Okay. And then I picked up some paper. So like I said, very staple items. And then I talked about all kinds of other things. So thanks for hanging in there. If you were listening to all that. I will say, look how well they wrap the paper. I mean, it is double wrapped. Keep it nice and good. And it is perfectly fine. My corners aren't crushed in any way that I can see. You can see that. Everything looks good. And I just picked up some just basic colors. I love Dahlia. Dahlia is like my favorite. And I know a lot of times I'll go through things and I don't know the names of the colors, but when I see it, I know. So this Dahlia Bellini. So pretty. And these look good together. And then I need some like olivey green or something different because I have a lot of bright greens and dark greens. So this one's called Fern. And I picked that up. And I just realized it's 12-inch paper. I don't even think I pay attention to that, to be honest. So that's fine, because that's extra paper. And again, for all my die cutting needs. All right, guys, I think that's it. Again, the 25 off of 150 probably ends kind of soon. You know, it's great when they're doing launches like the Say Cheese Classic Mouse lunch. You know, you're getting an extra $25 off of those things, right? If you really think about it, I guess it's 12 of 150, that's 15 would be 10%. What is that, 17%? 15? I don't know. Anyway, something to think about off your order, right? Okay, I think that's it because I got to make some more videos. I made tons of videos for when I'm not for when I'm not here, for when I get back, basically, because I need to have them ready to go. So now I'm like, okay, what about when I'm gone? So I need to get working on more videos for y'all. So thanks for watching. Again, I'll link, you know, whatever's available down in the description box. If you're interested in the Target Blogilates stuff, it'll probably be embedded in the video or at the top of the description box. And I will see you all at the next one. Bye now.